welcome back to another episode of Pretty Pattern Paper Playground. I am Evie and I am taking over Katty's channel, and we have a lovely mood board full of pastel colors and a very unicorn-esque vibe that is going around a lot lately. So I'm starting off with some fun watercolors. I did gesso my page before I got started. So you saw me start off with just kind of brushing the fun purple color on there, and I didn't like that it was so dense with color, so good old packaging technique to the rescue. So I'm doing a light purple, now this is like a darker tone purple, and I'm just trying to get all these pastel colors to mix well together. You'll see at the end of the video, I go in around these edges and fill it in with like a fun green and a purple and such, because I felt like those colors were absent once I was done with the layout. But have no fear, I do resolve it. So this was a paper pad I got at Michael's, and it was already kind of like having a silhouette cameo, like you had these laser cut designs, and they came in like 4 tones of pink and 4 tones of green. If you ever came across this at Michael's, it was last year sometime. So I thought I'd use one of them right now, and I know it's an 8x10 on my 12x12 layout, but I actually liked the off-centering of it anyway, which I usually kind of create, on my own. So it worked out fine, and there's a little bit of a border on the top and around the sides, so I liked it. The paper got really wrinkly right now, though, so I also weighed it down with a few paper pads before I continued on with the rest of it. So I am using some paint chips that I randomly collect once in a while when I'm at the Home Depot, and so that's all that I'm using to map my photo. I thought that was a creative way to kind of get through some of them. And the photo I'm scrapping is actually me and a very new white lab coat at my job. If you don't know, I'm actually a chiropractor, so my coat came back with the clinic name. They wanted me to get it on there at one point. But what's also funny is that, do you ever realize you never scrap photos of what you do sometimes? I realized that I don't have any photos of me in work. So I had done this selfie when I had gotten it, and so I just thought I'd print it and scrap it this time. So some of the florals are just recollections. They are from a multi-pack that I had that are all pastel. And the big sticker that is my title, "Don't Forget to Be Awesome," is from Mombi that I picked up at Tuesday morning, luckily one day. And the flare button, I want to say, is from an old Click Kits, but I could be wrong on that where I got the flare. And then the twine that was around it was from the Target dollar spot. So here I am, like I said, about going in with some blue and some green. I felt like the layout was missing these colors heavily on the page. So I just kind of fill in some of the random white holes and the border and things like that, just to kind of incorporate these colors, because I love the pastels. You know what I also found too? Stop it if I bought the Tim Holtz crayons in the pastel pack, and they must have fallen behind my desk, and I recently got new carpet put in, so I had to move the desk, and I found them. So I haven't played with my Tim Holtz pastel-y pack, so I need to do a layout with them. Go figure, like, you lose track of some of your supplies once in a while when they're out of sight for so long. So I had this little piece of purple glitter paper that I punch out a few tiny hearts with, that I add randomly around the layout. I'm using Scotch Quick Dry in my fine liner still. I actually still have a jar that's labeled Quick Dry, so until that's done, to use the other ones. I really hope the new Scotch Tacky Glue is the same. Just say. I do add some enamel dots to the center of my little flowers, and then that will wrap up my layout. If you hop over to my channel, you'll find Katty's layout for this month's challenge, and I hope you subscribe to both of our challenges. We love making these monthly for you, and believe it or not, I think we already passed like our year, so we've been going strong with this. We love it. Thank you as always for joining us. Bye!